Hello and welcome to the Asthmatic Dragon. My name is Daniel and this is my 1980 Toyota Celica, and today I'm going to start restoring it. Now I say restoration, but resto mod is probably a better word to describe this build. Well, I will be completely redoing the body, the driveline, the interior. It'll all be pretty custom, so not going to be a lot factory about it. But before I get into that, I'll take you on a tour of this, then I'll start test fitting some interior stuff. And this is the tractor motor that powers this thing. It's an 18RC and it's an engine that was found in many other Toyotas from this time period. And it's also what gave this car its nickname, the Asthmatic, which ended up being just a case of misadjusted points, but nevertheless, the name stuck. It's pretty simple overall, just a single overhead cam engine, single 2-barrel carb, nothing too special, but they're pretty solid, pretty reliable engines. They go pretty hard too. With the right work, especially with the right head on them, can really be turned into something special. It's not going to be as powerful as a more modern engine, something with fuel injection, whatever. But this engine is staying, but not quite in this form. It is going to change a fair bit. Now, this probably doesn't look too bad on the camera, but there is a bit that needs doing around this. So, come down here. Yeah, that's just a trailer plug dangling in the wind there. I don't mind that. Got a bit of rust starting to come through this bottom corner of the window here. Come around to this side. A little bit of rust in the roof there. Worst of it's here. And then there. This was nowhere near as bad when I first got the car. Hindsight, I really should have got it fixed then, but oh well, more to do now. Better excuse to restore the thing. Overall, this is really going to be a good base for a rebuild. Unfortunately though, you can also see the bonnet, there's stains through it. I don't even know what that is. And then, just for an idea of how bad the clear coat was in it. Bit of bat poop landed here. Tried to wash it off, yeah, took the paint with it. And yep, still a label from the last car show this thing was at. About a year ago now. It was the last time this thing drove. Now coming around to the interior, it's immediately noticeable why this needs work. There's years of daily driving has really taken its toll on this. Not just on this seat. The door card's cracking up. Carpet's a bit torn. Center console's out of it at the moment, which would normally hide that though. Come inside though, and it's really not in terrible shape to be honest. The dash is actually pretty solid and uncracked. Still got the original radio in it. The cassette player I took out and fitted this below it, which is also why the console's not in it. And well, don't look too closely at this because it's kind of just zip tied in there, and yeah, it's not pretty. It works, it's just functional, not pretty. The gauge is here. Passenger seat's actually not in bad condition, nor is the rear seat really. Normally these would be torn and stained and horrible at the top. It's really not that bad. Seatbelts still work. I've had 4 people in this car, including myself at times. Quite comfortable. I say comfortably. Backseat passengers kind of want it out pretty quick. Not gonna lie. But overall, it's a good platform to work from. Got a good start. Basically a blank canvas, a completely stock car, and we'll see where we take this. Now I do want to get a start on test fitting some interior parts today. So, without further ado, let's get into it. that's just about it for now. This is all the interior parts I have to install at the moment. So we've got steering wheel, Mark 1 Supra, seats from Mark 2 Supra, center consoles from ST184 Celica. The front center console is still factory RA40. Now unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this factory front section, because I probably saw while I was installing it, but yeah, no way these seats are going to work with it. It's going to rub the whole way along. Well, this center console too, I should be able to use it. You can see in there, shine the light on it, it's very close to the seats, and it gets in the way of the air lumbar adjustment here for the MA61 Mark II Supra seats. However, with a narrower lid, most likely, I reckon I should be able to make this work. This front center console section is going to have to change. That's just too wide to fit with these seats. But overall, pretty happy with the look of all of this. Well, that's it for today. So next episode we'll start stripping out the interior, and we'll start going over some of the exterior parts that I'll be using on this build. Well, thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next time.